Do you know what is the big Buddha on Lantor Island made of? In fact, it is made of bronze. Bronze is an alloy. You probably see metal objects every day, but you may not know that about 90% of the metal objects that you encounter is made of alloys. As early as 3000 before Christ, people learned to mix tin with copper to form bronze, which is harder and more resistant to corrosion than copper and tin. Bronze is an alloy. An alloy is a uniform mixture of a metal and one or more other elements, which can be metals or non-metals. Alloys are made to improve the properties of metals, such as increasing their strength, and making them more resistant to corrosion. Alloys are widely used in our daily life. Let's take a look on the composition, properties and uses of some common alloys now. Stainless steel is made up of 70% of iron, 20% of chromium, 9.5% of nickel and 0.5% of carbon. It is stronger and more resistant to corrosion than iron. It is used in cooking utensils and surgical tools. Bronze is made up of 88% of copper and 12% of tin. It is harder and more resistant to corrosion than copper and tin. It is used in bronze statues. Brass is made up of 70% of copper and 30% of zinc. It is harder and more resistant to corrosion than copper and zinc. It is used in musical instruments, water taps and ornaments. Solder is made up of 50% of tin and 50% of lead. It is harder and has a lower melting point than tin and lead. It is used in welding materials for joining wires or electronic parts together. Duralumin is made up of 95% of aluminium, 3% of copper, 1% of magnesium and 1% of manganese. It is stronger, less dense and more resistant to corrosion than aluminium. It is used in body of aeroplanes. Titanium alloy is made up of 75% of titanium, 10% of vanadium, 10% of chromium and 5% of aluminium. It is strong, hard, resistant to corrosion and has low density. It is used in bodies of aeroplanes and spacecrafts, rackets and eyeglass frames.